Well, you know, I have this habit. Many of you probably have the same habit if you're watching this. I tend to scour Facebook Marketplace and I can't stop. You know, I'm always looking, there's a million cars on my radar that I want to own just because I'm a car guy. Been reading car magazines since I could read. Late 80s, I'm 40. So, through the mid 90s, late 90s, I had subscriptions to Car and Driver, Automobile, Motor Trend, back when they were different magazines. And I remember when the Z3 came out and the Boxster came out and the SLK Mercedes came out. It was kind of a cool time. I thought they were all neat cars. And, son of a bitch. So I'm on Marketplace, right? Normal weekend kind of stuff. I stumble across a 99 BMW M Roadster, and I just had to do it. And so it's a pretty good example. I believe it's Cosmos Black. I'm gonna have to do more research. I know the bones of these cars, but I don't know all the details. I remember what was in the automotive publications. But the meat and potatoes of the situation here is, it's based on the Z3. It's not called a Z3. It's an M Roadster. There was the M3. If I'm correct, in 99, the lineup was, you had your E36 M3, you had your E39 M5, and you had the M Roadster. This was the Roadster M car. So the big difference between this and a Z3, you had the 1.9 with the 4-cylinder, you had the 2.8 with around 190 horse, 6-cylinder, and then you had the M. And the M was basically a Z3. I mean, to the bones of it, it's a Z3 with an E36 M3 engine in it. So 240 horse, 236 torque. But the real, I think, the best part, the power, yes, of course. Of course, the power. But it's the wheels, It's the wheels, and it's these rear haunches to house the rear wheels on these. The regular Z3 just didn't have that. And then it's the quad tip exhaust and the M badge whack when there was actual M cars and not everything was an M car. So you got the two 25 45 17s in the back, you got the two 45 40 17s, or I'm sorry, in the front there you got the two 25 45s, you got the two 45 40s in the rear, and these just deep ass M wheels. This thing's fun. So a lot of negotiation on this car today. Went up and looked at it. We couldn't get together on price. And, it needs tires. They're date code 2010. Everything I look at is date code 2010. But he came around a few hours later, just some back and forth, some joking, some fun. Great guy, awesome guy. Definitely going to be a friend of mine. He's local. And he's had this car since 2015. He's the second owner. Currently sitting at 76,000 miles. We're going to find out if this was a good or bad decision. So far, though, the drive home, taking it to gas, went out, got some pizza here just a few minutes ago. It's been a little bit late night, going up there twice. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. 0 to 60 in low 5s, quarter mile, low 14s, high 13s. Good enough to have some fun. It's basically a Miata on steroids. Some of you might crucify me for this. I've owned a Miata in NC, but this is a Miata for men. Sorry, but yeah, it's an M car, man. It's a real M car from back when that meant something, and they certainly put it everywhere. They put it everywhere they could possibly put it. But we're gonna definitely see more on this. Honestly, from what I can tell, regular oil change, regular maintenance has been done. All it needs is tires. So I'm going to start shopping for some tires tonight, get some tires on it this weekend, and I'm going to drive it. And I hope this doesn't distract me completely from the LT4 that I just bought after liquidating the Challenger. But it might, at least for the short term. It might. It's awfully fun, real unique. I don't see a lot of these here. I'm in a rural kind of part of southwest Michigan. So not a lot of these in the road. Still love the LT4, still going to do some stuff to it. Going to get the suspension sorted and maybe an exhaust, but man, this thing really wants an exhaust. Bad. Well, we won't even get into that today. I'll make another video and we'll talk a little bit more about it, but I'm excited. I just got home with the car, and I had to post something on it and let anybody who's watching know that there will be more to come. And we're getting diverse here. We've got the LT4, And now some more 90s goodness. So yeah, we'll touch back on that, but thanks for checking it out. And you know, if you're interested in the video, or you know a lot about these cars, if you know good resources to look at parts, or you know, an exhaust, I really want a nice exhaust, you know, comment below. And I think these are really underappreciated, but we won't get into all the details today. I'll come back and talk about it more soon in the future. But all right, thanks for watching, and have a lot of fun.